Good morning, students, once again. So we are continuing our lessons. The subject that we are about to learn is science, and then the topic is waste disposal. Waste disposal. Waste disposal. Waste disposal is a way of dumping waste. Waste disposal is a way of what? Dumping waste. Waste disposal is a way of dumping waste. The last time we learned that if you want to care for your environment, there are certain things that you have to do. One is what? Afforestation, good farming practices, and avoid bush burning. So one tool is a way of what? Making your environment what? Clean, so that the environment will be conducive for you and I. So the way we dispose our waste will also make the environment clean or will pollute the environment. So waste disposal is a way of dumping waste. Now we go to the proper ways of what? Disposing waste. Proper ways of what? Disposing waste. We have proper ways of disposing waste and then bad ways of what? Disposing waste. If you throw dirty on the environment anyhow, it is a bad way of what? Disposing waste. Then if you put your litter in dustbins, you know there are some places that dustbins has been placed for you to dump anything that is in your hand that is no longer useful. You dump it inside or you put it inside. So if you maybe you have a used polythene bag or any paper or any empty can, then you drop it in the dustbin. It's a good way of disposing waste. Now another one is what? Creating landfill sites to dispose waste. Creating landfill sites to dispose waste. We have some places that they dig and then they dump refuse or sewage there. So if they are full, that place is full of what? Rubbish and then sewage, then they cover it with what? Soil. And then when they cover it with soil, a time will come they will decompose and become manure. And we use the manure to fertilize our crops in order to what? Grow well. So landfills are good when you want to what? Dispose what? Waste. Then the next one is what? Recycle some waste. Example, papers and then bottles, glasses. If we are able to recycle them, we see sometimes we see empty cans, we see empty bottles, we see papers all around. But if we are able to recycle them, like paper for instance, we cut trees and use them to process what? Paper. So if we recycle the papers, we will not cut trees anyhow. We will not cut trees. Even if we will cut trees, it will reduce. Then the bottles and glasses that we see on our environment too, we can recycle them to make new glasses or bottle products. So that anytime we will not go and then find the raw material that we use to make what? The bottles and the glasses. Then we go to waste. Waste is a material that is no longer useful. Anything that is in your hand or anything that you see that they are not useful become what? Waste, because we throw them away. If you have paper and it is not useful to you, you throw it away. If you have polythene bag and it is not useful, you throw it away. If you have any broken bottle or empty can, which is not useful, you throw them away. So we classify all of them as what? Waste. So examples of what? Waste are, we have scraps, we have empty cans, we have bottles, we have used polythene bags, spoiled food, banana peels, we have used clothes. So all these things are waste. All these things are waste. Now we go to types of waste. Waste are being classified into two. We have the refuse and then sewage. We have refuse and then sewage. Now, refuse is the rubbish which are unwanted in our environment. Refuse are rubbish which are unwanted in our environment. That's empty cans, polythene bags, banana peels, kitchen leftovers, anything that are not good, that are not useful to us, becomes what? A refuse. Then we have sewage. Sewage is the waste matter carried through underground tunnels from houses or towns to seas or big rivers. Sewage is the waste matter carried through underground tunnels from houses or towns to seas or big rivers. Examples, we have toilet, we have urine. There are some houses that are tunnels have been connected from their bathroom to maybe sea or any big river, so that if you go there, then you ease yourself or you urinate. Those products will pass through that tunnel into the sea or into big rivers. So even doing this one, there is a way of what? Disposing it, because we know that if we pass this into rivers, and then let's say that river, we have some villages somewhere drinking that river, we are polluting that river. So all these things, there is a way of what? Disposing them. If we didn't dispose them in a better way, we pose a lot of what? Diseases and other things, danger to ourselves. So in order to dispose what? Waste, we have to adopt the proper way or the good ways of what? Disposing them, so that our environment will be conducive for all of us. Children, I hope you have learned a lot from this topic, waste disposal, and then you will do your best to use the proper way or good ways of what? Disposing waste. Thank you, and God bless you all.